Welcome, everyone. Today, we embark on a profound exploration and extended dialogue surrounding one of the most complex and often elusive questions in modern life. When is financial sufficiency truly achieved? This isn't a question with a simple answer, and it touches the very core of what we value, how we define success, and the paths we choose to walk in our careers and lives. Imagine a scenario, a reality for a fortunate yet challenged few. You've just completed an intensive, incredibly arduous training phase, perhaps a medical residency, a demanding associate program at a law firm, or the foundational years establishing a career in a highly skilled field. You've grown accustomed to living within tight budget constraints, with a salary or stipend just enough to cover the most basic needs, where every spending decision requires careful consideration. And then, like a seismic event altering the entire landscape, job offers arrive. Not just good jobs, but opportunities that surpass all previous imagination. The proposed salaries don't just double or triple, they multiply 10, 20, even 40 times compared to your previous income. We're talking about figures like $600,000 per year, 800,000, potentially reaching 1.2 million or more. What makes this even more striking is that these opportunities aren't necessarily located in the most expensive metropolitan hubs, but perhaps in areas with a completely reasonable cost of living, where that money holds even greater purchasing power. This leap in income potential, as shared by someone actually facing this, is truly mind-blowing. A state of being overwhelmed, astonished, accompanied by deep confusion. Why confusion in the face of fortune? Because it presents a whole new set of questions, questions you likely never had to seriously confront before. Which choice is the right one? Is there a golden number, a threshold beyond which earning more money no longer significantly contributes to happiness or contentment? Each offer comes with its own trade-offs. The $1.2 million salary might require working slightly more, while the $600,000 offer promises a more lenient schedule, perhaps more attractive benefits. Slightly more work. How much is that exactly? And what is the value of a better schedule and other perks when weighed against hundreds of thousands of dollars in annual difference? This is the $1.2 million question, a metaphor for the critical decisions we face when confronted with financial abundance far exceeding basic needs. It's not just a financial calculation, it's a calculation of values, of time, of health, of relationships, and of our personal definition of a meaningful life. We will dedicate considerable time in today's conversation, potentially spanning these next 10 hours, to analyze, reflect, and explore every facet of this complex issue. Let's begin by trying to understand more deeply the psychological state when facing such sudden and massive financial change. The feeling of being overwhelmed isn't merely surprise. It's the collision between a new reality and deeply ingrained old belief systems and habits. Our brains need time to recalibrate their frame of reference. When accustomed to carefully considering every small expenditure, the sudden ability to purchase almost anything desired within reason can cause a certain disorientation. What should I do with this money? Panyam, the comma is a comma. What lifestyle is appropriate now? Sudden financial freedom can be as daunting as scarcity if we aren't psychologically and strategically prepared. Imposter syndrome also often emerges strongly in this situation. Even when academic achievements and professional competence are undeniable, receiving a salary significantly higher than peers or even mentors can lead to self-doubt. Am I really that good? Swing, was it just luck? Swing, are they overpaying me? This self-doubt, however irrational, is common and can affect confidence and the ability to enjoy the fruits of one's labor. Additionally, there's the psychological weight of social comparison and a sense of responsibility. Knowing your income vastly exceeds the average, perhaps even that of loved ones, can create an implicit pressure to help, to share, or simply cause discomfort when enjoying your own prosperity. The doctor mentioned families living on less than $100,000 per year. This contrast raises questions about fairness and one's place in society. Does this wealth come with certain responsibilities? And we cannot forget the paradox of choice. When all options are exceptionally good, Having to forego one excellent opportunity to choose another, equally excellent one, can lead to anticipated regret. We fear making the wrong choice, missing out on something potentially better. The abundance of choice, instead of bringing freedom, sometimes induces paralysis and anxiety. Having to weigh $600,000 with a good schedule against $1.2 million with slightly more work is a prime example. Both are dream scenarios,